Good morning to you all. This is the review of the monetary policy stance, review number 1 of 2018 press conference. Starting with monetary developments, monetary growth decelerated further in December 2017. Broad money growth continued its downward trend, decelerating to 16.7% in December 2017, from 17.9% in November and 18.4% at end 2016. The average growth of broad money was 19.6% in 2017 in comparison to 18.1% in 2016. Improvements in net foreign assets and net domestic assets contributed to the expansion in broad money supply during 2017. Growth in credit to the private sector decelerated as expected. Year-on-year growth of credit to the private sector decelerated to 14.7% in December 2017 from 21.9% at end 2016. Credit to agriculture, industry and services slowed while growth in personal loans and advances increased. The cumulative expansion in credit during 2017 was rupees 617.4 billion in comparison to rupees 754.9 billion in 2016. It is expected that growth of credit to the private sector would be around 13.5% by end 2018. Most market interest rates have started adjusting downwards from their peak levels. The average weighted prime lending rate has broadly stabilized at 11.16%. Treasury bill rates have also declined significantly, although there has been an uptick in the last 2 auctions. Headline inflation further decelerated in January 2018, while core inflation remained within the tolerance range. Headline inflation based on CCPI on a year-on-year basis decreased to 5.8% in January 2018 from 7.1% in December 2017, while the annual average rate was maintained at 6.6%. Core inflation based on CCPI on a year-on-year basis decreased to 3.5% in January 2018 from 4.3% in December 2017. The annual average core inflation rate based on CCPI also declined to 5.6% in January 2018. Inflation is expected to stabilize at the desired mid-single-digit levels during the remainder of 2018. In the external sector, the trade deficit widened in 2017 as high import expenditure offset the increase in export earnings. For the period January to December 2017, cumulative export earnings increased by 10.2% to US dollars 11,360 million. This was largely due to higher earnings from tea, textiles and garments, petroleum products, spices and seafood. Cumulative import expenditure increased by 9.4% to US dollars 20,980 million. This was largely due to higher imports of fuel, rice, gold, base metals, and wheat. Consequently, the trade deficit increased to US dollars 9,620 million in 2017 from US dollars 8,873 million in 2016. This slide also gives the December 2000 figures for exports and imports. Tourist earnings increased while worker remittances moderated. Tourist arrivals in January 2018 increased by 12.6% to 246,972, with earnings estimated at US dollars 423.7 million. In 2017, tourist arrivals increased by 3.2% to over 2 million, with earnings estimated at US dollars 3.6 billion. Workers' remittances were estimated at US dollars 6,080.4 million during the year up to November 2017. The rupee depreciated by 2% against the US dollar during the year 2017 and by 1.2% up to 14th February 2018. In 2017, the central bank purchased US dollars 1,664.4 billion US dollars on a net basis from the forex market. Total supply was US dollars 549.8 million, while total absorption was US dollars 2,214.1 million. In 2018, the central bank has purchased US dollars 194 million on a net basis from the forex market up to 14th February 2018. Total absorption was US dollars 194 million. Foreign net inflows to the Colombo Stock Exchange were US dollars 35.1 million up to 14th February 2018, while foreign investments in the government securities market recorded a net outflow of US dollars 4.2 million up to 14th February 2018. Gross official reserves stood at US dollars 7.7 billion at end January 2018. Improved performance in government revenue collection continued in November 2017. Total revenue as a percentage of estimated GDP increased to 12.7% during the first 11 months of 2017. In nominal terms, tax revenue increased by 14.6% during the first 11 months. Total expenditure and net lending also increased to 17.6% of GDP during the first 11 months of 2017 due to increases in both recurrent and capital expenditure. Increase in interest payments by 20.3% and costs related to flood and drought relief measures largely contributed to the higher recurrent expenditure. The overall budget deficit as a percentage of estimated GDP increased marginally to 4.9% in the first 11 months of 2017 compared to the deficit of 4.8% in the corresponding period of the previous year. The current account deficit declined to 0.7% of the estimated GDP during January to November 2017 from 0.8% in the same period of 2018. And also the primary account recorded a surplus of rupees 38.8 billion by end November 2017 as against a deficit of rupees 34 billion in the same period of 2016. However, the budget deficit in 2017 is likely to deviate from the revised estimates announced in the budget 2018 due to revenue slippages and expenditure overruns. Looking at the global scenario, the International Monetary Fund revised its global growth projections upwards in its update to the World Economic Outlook issued in January 2018. Global growth is estimated at 3.7% in 2017 and is expected to rise to 3.9% in 2018. However, a series of interest rate increases by the US Federal Reserve and the Bank of England are expected in 2018. Crude oil prices in the global market followed an increasing trend from June 2017 till January 2018, owing to ongoing supply cuts and stronger demand. Taking into account these developments and foreseeable events in the near future, the Monetary Board at its meeting held on 14th February 2018, decided to keep policy rates unchanged. Therefore, the standing deposit facility rate remains at 7.25%. The standing lending facility rate is 8.75%, and the statutory reserve ratio 7.50%. Thank you.
සුබෝදෑසනක් 2018 වසරේ ප්‍රථම මුදල් ප්‍රතිපත්ති නිවේදනය ශ්‍රී ලංකා මහ බැංකුව විසින් අද නිකුත් කරා. මේ සඳහා පදනම් වූ සාධක සහ තොරතුරු මේදී ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. මුලින්ම අපි ආර්ථිකයේ මුදල් අංශය සලකා බැලුවොත් අපි දකිනවා මුදල් වර්ධනය මුදල් සමස්තවල වර්ධනයේ අඛණ්ඩ පහළ යාමක්. දෙසැම්බර් මාසයේදී අපි සැලකුවොත් පුළුල් මුදල් සැපයීමේ වර්ධනය 16.7% දක්වා තවදුරටත් අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා. මෙම මුදල් ප්‍රසාරණය සඳහා හේතු වුණා බැංකු පද්ධතියෙහි ශුද්ධ දේශීය වත්කම් වගේම ශුද්ධ විදේශීය වත්කම් වල ඉහළ යාම. විශේෂයෙන් අපි දකිනවා පෞද්ගලික අංශය සඳහා සපයන ලද ණය වර්ධනයේ අඛණ්ඩ පහළ යාම. දෙසැම්බර් මාසයේ පවතින තොරතුරු අනුව පෞද්ගලික අංශයට සපයන ලද ණය වර්ධනය 14.7% දක්වා තවදුරටත් අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයක් වශයෙන් සැලකුවොත් 2017 වසර ඇතුලේ පෞද්ගලික අංශයට සපයන ලද ණය ප්‍රමාණය 18.3% දක්වා පහත බැස තිබෙනවා. ඊට කලින් වසරේ වාර්තා වුණු 25.9% හා සසඳන විට. ඒත් එක්කම ආංශික ව්‍යාප්තිය සැලකූ විට විශේෂයෙන් කෘෂිකාර්මික, කාර්මික සහ සේවා අංශ යන අංශවලට සපයන ලද ණය ප්‍රමාණයෙහි අඩුවීමක් දකින්නට පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් සැලකුවොත් එහෙම වසර පුරා ණය ප්‍රසාරණය රුපියල් බිලියන 617කට පමණක් සීමා වෙලා තියෙනවා. 2018 වසරේදී අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා පෞද්ගලික අංශයට සපයන ලද ණය ප්‍රමාණයෙහි වර්ධනය 13.5% පමණ වනු ඇතයි. ආර්ථිකයේහි වෙළඳ පොළ පවතින පොලි අනුපාතික සලකා බැලුවොත් අපි දකිනවා වෙළඳ පොළ පොලි අනුපාතික කිසියම් වූ අඩුවීමක් මෑතකදී පෙන්눔 කරනවා. ප්‍රමුඛ ණය පොලි අනුපාතිකය ස්ථාවරව පවතිනවා 11-12 අතර පරාසයේ. ඒත් එක්කම අපි දකිනවා රාජ්‍ය සුරකුම්පත් සඳහා පවතින පළදා අනුපාතිකවල ශීඝ්‍ර අඩුවීමක් මෑතක පැවතුණු එන්දේසිවල කිසියම් ඉහළ යාමක් දකින්න පුළුවන් වුණත් එම පොලි අනුපාතිකවල පැහැදිලි අඩුවීමක් දකින්නට පුළුවන්. 2018 ජනවාරි මාසයේ සඳහා අපට උද්දමනය සඳහා තොරතුරු පවතිනවා. ඒ අනුව 2018 ජනවාරි මාසයේ වන විට මතුපිට උද්දමනය තවදුරටත් අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා. වාර්ෂික පදනම් මත 5.8ක් දක්වා. ඒත් එක්කම මූලික උද්දමනයත් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන මට්ටමේ පවතිනවා 3.5ක් පමණ දක්වා ජනවාරි මාසයේදී අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් මතුපිට උද්දමනයේ අඩුවීම සඳහා ආහාර උද්දමනයේ ශීඝ්‍ර පහළ යාම හේතු වුණා. 2018 වසරේ ඉදිරි කාලයේ සලකා බැලුවොත් අප බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා උද්දමනය අපි අපේක්ෂා කරන මැදි තනියාගේක මට්ටමේ අඛණ්ඩව පවතින ඇති බවට. ආර්ථිකයේ විදේශීය අංශය සලකා බැලුවොත් අපට 2017 දෙසැම්බර් මාසයේ සඳහා තොරතුරු මේ වනකොට ලැබී තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් දෙසැම්බර් මාසයේදී අපනයන ඉහළ වේගයකින් වර්ධනය වුණා. ආනයන 12.8කින් පමණ වර්ධනය වුණා. සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් වෙළඳ හිඟය පුළුල් වුණා. විශේෂයෙන් අපි වසර පුරා තොරතුරු සලකා බැලුවොත් එහෙම ආර්ථිකයේ විදේශීය අංශයේ අපනයන මෙතෙක් වාර්තා වූ ඉහළම අගය වන එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් බිලියන 11.4ක් පමණ දක්වා 10.2කින් වර්ධනය වෙලා තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් ඉහළ අපනයන ආදායම් ලැබුවා අපි තේ අපනයන වලින්, රෙදිපිලි සහ ඇඟලුම්, ඉන්ධන අපනයන, ඒ වගේම කුළු බඩු අපනයන මේ ආදී අපනයන වලින්. ඒත් එක්කම අපි දැක්කා ආනයන වියදමත් 9.4කින් පමණ ඉහළ ගියා. පසුගිය වසර පුරා එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් බිලියන 21ක් පමණ වනතෙක්. මේ සඳහා විශේෂයෙන් ඉන්ධන ආනයන, සහල් ආනයන, ඒ වගේම රත්න ආනයන විශේෂ බලපෑමක් කරා. සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් වසර පුරා වෙළඳ හිඟය එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් බිලියන 9.6ක් පමණ දක්වා ප්‍රසාරණය වෙලා තියෙනවා. සේවා අංශය සලකා බැලුවොත් අපි දකිනවා සංචාරක පැමිණීම් වල 12.6ක පමණ වර්ධනයක් 2018 ජනවාරි මාසය තුල ඒ අනුව සංචාරක පැමිණීම් 2,46,972ක් ලෙස සටහන් වුණා. 2017 වසරේ මෙම අගය අපි දන්නවා මිලියන 2.1ක් පමණ වුණා. ඒත් එක්කම සංචාරක ඉපයීම් ජනවාරි මාසය තුල ඩොලර් මිලියන 423.7ක් පමණ වුණා. ඒ වගේම විදේශ සේවා නියුක්තිකයන්ගේ ප්‍රේෂණවල අපි දකිනවා කිසියම් වූ මන්දගාමී වීමක්. 2017 නොවැම්බර් මාසයේ වන විට එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් බිලියන 6ක් පමණ වුණා අපේ රටට ලැබෙන විදේශ සේවා නියුක්තික ප්‍රේෂණ. මෙම වර්ධනයන් පෙන්눔 කරමින් ආර්ථිකයේ විනිමය අනුපාතිකය 2%කින් පමණ මේ වන විට අප්‍රමාණය වෙලා තියෙනවා. පසුගිය වසරේ 1.2කින් පමණ අප්‍රමාණය වෙලා තියෙනවා. පසුගිය වසරේ වාර්තා වෙච්ච 2% හා සාපේක්ෂව අපි මහ බැංකුව විදේශ විනිමය වෙළඳපොලේ එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් බිලියන 1.6ක් පමණ පසුගිය වසරේ මිලදී ගත්තා. එම අගය හා සාපේක්ෂව මෙම වසරේ මේ දක්වා ඩොලර් මිලියන 194ක් පමණ ශුද්ධ වශයෙන් අපි විදේශ විනිමය වෙළඳපොලෙන් මිලදී අරගෙන තියෙනවා. කොටස් වෙළඳපොළ සලකා බැලුවොත් මේ වසරේ මේ තාක් ඩොලර් මිලියන 35ක් පමණ අපට ශුද්ධ වශයෙන් ලැබී තිබෙනවා. කෙසේ වුවත් රාජ්‍ය සුරකුම්පත් වෙළඳපොලේ ආයෝජන යම් ප්‍රමාණයකින් ඉවත ගලා යාමක් අපි දකිනවා. මේ වන විට එක්සත් ජනපද ඩොලර් මිලියන 4.2ක් පමණ ඉවතට ඇදී ගොස් තියෙනවා ශුද්ධ වශයෙන්. සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් අපේ විදේශ සංචිත ඩොලර් බිලියන 7.7ක් පමණ වුණා ජනවාරි මාසයේ අවසානයේ වන විට. රාජ්‍ය මූල්‍යාංශය සලකා බැලුවොත් නොවැම්බර් මාසය සඳහා අපට දත්ත තියෙනවා. නොවැම්බර් මාසයේදීත් රාජ්‍ය ආදායමේ ඉහළ යාමක් දකින්න පුළුවන් වුණා. නාමික වශයෙන් බදු ආදායම 14.6කින් පමණ ඉහළ ගියා. ඒ වගේම සමස්ත ආදායම දලදේශීය නිෂ්පාදනයේ ප්‍රතිශතයක් වශයෙන් 12.7ක් පමණ දක්වා ඉහළ ගියා. ඒත් එක්කම රාජ්‍ය වියදමේ ඉහළ යාමකුත් අපට නිරීක්ෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. විශේෂයෙන් පොලි අනුපාතික වියදම් සහ නියං සහ ගම් වතුර හා සම්බන්ධ වෙච්ච ආධාර සඳහා වැය වූ වියදම් හේතුවෙන් සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් වසරේ මාස 11 තුළ අයවැය හිඟය 4.9ක් පමණ වුණා. පසුගිය වසරේ එම කාල පරිච්ඡේදයේ වාර්තා වෙච්ච 4.8 හා සාපේක්ෂව විශේෂයෙන් නිරීක්ෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන් වසරේ පසුගිය මාස 11 තුළ ප්‍රාථමික ගිණුමේ කිසියම් වූ ශේෂයක් ධන ශේෂයක් අපිට නිරීක්ෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන් රුපියල් බිලියන 39ක පමණ. සමස්තයක් වශයෙන් අපි යහපත් ප්‍රවණතා රාජ්‍ය මූල්‍යාංශය නිරීක්ෂණය කරත් 2017 සම්පූර්ණ වසර සලකා බැලීමේදී අප අපේක්ෂා කරනවා කිසියම් වූ අයවැය නිවේදනය කරන ලද ඉලක්ක වලට වඩා ඉහළ යාමක් රාජ්‍ය මූල්‍ය දර්ශකාංකවල විශේෂයෙන් රාජ්‍ය ආදායමේ සිදුවිය හැකි අඩුවීමත් වියදමේ සිදුවිය හැකි වැඩිවීමත් හේතුවෙන් මෙම විතන්වීම සිදුවීමට ඉඩ තිබෙනවා. අවසාන වශයෙන් ජාත්‍යන්තර පරිසරය සලකා බැලුවොත් මෑතකදී ජාත්‍යන්තර මූල්‍ය අරමුදල සිය නවතම ප්‍රකාශනය මගින් ගෝලීය එහෙම නැත්නම් ලෝක ආර්ථික වර්ධනය සඳහා වන ඇස්තමේන්තු ඉහළ නංවා තිබෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් 2017 වසර සඳහා 3.7ක් වශයෙන් උත් 2018 වසර සඳහා 3.9ක් වශයෙන් උත් ආර්ථික වර්ධන ඇස්තමේන්තු ඉහළ නංවා තිබෙනවා. ඒත් එක්කම අපි දකිනවා එක්සත් ජනපද මහ බැංකුව වගේම එංගලන්ත මහ බැංකුවත් 2018 වසරේදී පොලි අනුපාතික ඉහළ නැංවීමේ ප්‍රවණතාවක් පෙන්눔 කරනවා. ඒ අතරම විශේෂයෙන් භාණ්ඩ වෙළඳපොළ සලකා බැලුවොත් ඉන්ධන මිල ගණන්වල ඉහළ යාමක් අපට නිරීක්ෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. මෙම දේශීය සහ ජාත්‍යන්තර කරුණු සියල්ල සලකා බලා ශ්‍රී ලංකා මහ බැංකුව තීරණය කළා දැනට පවතින මුදල් ප්‍රතිපත්ති ස්ථාවරය ස්ථාවර යෝග්‍ය බව ඒ අනුව ප්‍රතිපත්ති පොලි අනුපාතික තවදුරටත් නොවෙනස්ව පවතිනවා. විශේෂයෙන් නිත්‍ය තැන්පතු පහසුකම් අනුපාතිකයේ 7.2.5 මට්ටමෙත් නිත්‍ය ණය පහසුකම් අනුපාතිකයේ 8.75 මට්ටමෙත් විචල්්‍ය සංචිත අනුපාතය එහෙම නැත්නම් ව්‍යවස්ථා සංචිත අනුපාතය 7.5 මට්ටමෙත් නොවෙනස්ව පවත්වා ගැනීමට මුදල් මණ්ඩලය தீர்ணை කරනු ලැබුවා. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
அனைவருக்கும் காலை வணக்கங்கள். நாணய சபையானது நேற்று நடைபெற்ற அதனது கூட்டத்தில் இலங்கை மத்திய வங்கியின் கொள்கை வட்டி வீதங்கள் தொடர்பான ஒரு கொள்கை தீர்மானத்தினை எடுத்துள்ளது. அந்த தீர்மானத்திற்கு பல்வேறு உள்நாட்டு மற்றும் வெளிநாட்டு பேரண்ட பொருளாதார சூழ்நிலைகளில் ஏற்பட்ட அண்மைக்கால அபிவிருத்திகள் கவனத்தில் எடுத்துக்கொள்ளப்பட்டன. அவ்வாறான முக்கிய அபிவிருத்திகளை பற்றி நாம் இங்கு பார்க்க இருக்கின்றோம். அந்த வகையிலே நாணய வளர்ச்சியினை நோக்குவமாக இருந்தால் அது அண்மை காலங்களில் அது தொடர்ச்சியான வீழ்ச்சியினை பதிவு செய்து வந்துள்ளது. அந்த அடிப்படையில் அது மேலும் வீழ்ச்சி அடைந்து 2017 ஆண்டு டிசம்பர் மாதத்தில் 16.7% வீழ்ச்சி அடைந்துள்ளது. இது ஒப்பீட்டளவில் 2016 ஆண்டில் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்ட 18.4% விட குறைவானதாக காணப்படுகின்றது. இவ்வாண்டு கால பகுதியிலே இந்த நாணய வளர்ச்சிக்கு தேறிய வெளிநாட்டு சொத்துக்கள் மற்றும் தேறிய உள்நாட்டு சொத்துக்களில் ஏற்பட்ட அபிவிருத்திகள் முக்கியமாக பங்களிப்பு செய்துள்ளன. அதே போல தனியார் கொடுகடனுக்கான வளர்ச்சியினை ஒப்பிடும் பொழுதும் அது அண்மை மாதங்களில் அதிக அளவில் வீழ்ச்சி அடைந்து நாணய கொள்கையின் இறுக்கமாக்கல் தொடர்பான ஒரு சாதகமான ஒரு நிலையினை பிரதிபலித்து காணப்படுகின்றது. அந்த வகையிலே 2017 ஆண்டின் டிசம்பர் மாதத்தில் அது 14.7% குறைவடைந்துள்ளது. ஒப்பீட்டளவில் 2016 ஆண்டில் இது 21.9% பதிவு செய்து காணப்பட்டுள்ளது. துறைவாரியான தனியார் துறைக்கான கொடுகடனை நோக்குவமாக இருந்தால் அனைத்து முக்கிய துறைகளிலும் ஒரு வீழ்ச்சி பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ள அதே வேளை தனியார் கடன்கள் மற்றும் முற்பணங்களில் ஒரு அதிகரிப்பு காணப்பட்டு வந்துள்ளது. இந்த வகையிலே 2018 ஆண்டில் இது 13.5% காணப்படும் என அறிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. சந்தை வட்டி விகிதங்களை நோக்கும் பொழுது அவை தமது உச்ச மட்டத்தில் இருந்து ஒரு படிப்படியான வீழ்ச்சியினை அண்மை காலத்தில் பதிவு செய்துள்ளன. இது முக்கியமாக நோக்குவமாக இருந்தால் அரச பிணையங்கள் மீதான விளைவுகளை நோக்கும் பொழுது 91 நாட்கள் மற்றும் 364 நாட்கள் கொண்ட திரைசேரி உண்டியல்களின் விளைவு வீதங்கள் ஏறத்தாழ 170 தொடக்கம் 250 அடிப்படை புள்ளிகளினால் வீழ்ச்சியடைந்து வந்துள்ளன. அதே போல வர்த்தக வங்கிகளின் வைப்பு மற்றும் கடன் வழங்கல் வீதங்களிலும் ஒரு படிப்படியான வீழ்ச்சி ஒன்று அண்மை காலங்களில் அவதானிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. பணவீக்கத்தின் போக்கினை நோக்குவமாக இருந்தால் நவம்பர் மாதத்தில் இருந்து ஒரு குறைவினை பதிவு செய்த பணவீக்கமானது 2018 ஆண்டின் ஜனவரி மாதத்தில் மேலும் வீழ்ச்சி அடைந்து 5.8% கொழும்பு நுகர்வோர் விலை சுட்டனின் அடிப்படையிலான முதன்மை பணவீக்கத்தின் அடிப்படையில் பதிவு செய்துள்ளது. இது மையப்பணவீக்கத்தினை நோக்கும் பொழுது அது மேலும் குறைவடைந்து 3.5% பதிவு செய்துள்ளது. 2018 ஆண்டில் இது நடு ஒற்றை இலக்க மட்டத்தில் தொடர்ச்சியாக பேணப்படும் என எதிர்பார்க்கப்படுகின்றது. வெளிநாட்டு துறையினை பொறுத்தவரையிலே வெளிநாட்டு துறையில் ஏற்றுமதி வருவாய்கள் வரலாற்று ரீதியாக ஒரு அதிகரித்த வருவாயினை பதிவு செய்த பொழுதிலும் இறக்குமதி செலவினங்கள் அதிகரித்ததன் காரணமாக வர்த்தக பற்றாக்குறை விரிவடைந்தது. அந்த வகையிலே 2017 ஆண்டில் ஏற்றுமதி வருவாய்கள் 10.2% ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 11.4 பில்லியனால் அதிகரித்த அதே வேளையில் இறக்குமதி செலவினங்கள் 9.4% ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 20.21 பில்லியனாக அதிகரித்தது. இதனால் வர்த்தக பற்றாக்குறையானது ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 9.6 பில்லியனால் விரிவடைந்தது. அதே போல சுற்றுலா பயணிகளின் வருவாய்கள் மற்றும் சுற்றுலா பயணிகளது வருகைகளின் கணக்கில் எடுக்கும் பொழுது 2017 ஆண்டிலும் 2018 ஆண்டின் ஜனவரி மாதத்திலும் ஒரு வளர்ச்சி ஒன்று பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. அந்த வகையிலே ஜனவரி மாதம் 2018 ஆண்டின் ஜனவரி மாதத்தில் சுற்றுலா பயணிகளது வருகைகள் 12.6% அதிகரித்துள்ள அதே வேளையில் 2017 ஆண்டு இது 3.2% வளர்ச்சியினை பதிவு செய்து காணப்பட்டுள்ளது. ஆனால் தொழிலாளர் பண அனுப்புதல்களை பொறுத்தவரையிலே ஒரு மிதமான போக்கு 2017 ஆண்டில் காணப்பட்டது. இலங்கை ரூபாவின் பெருமான தேய்வினை கணக்கில் இருக்கும் பொழுது 2017ஆம் ஆண்டில் ஒரு மிதமான 2% தேய்மானம் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. 2011ஆம் ஆண்டில் பிப்ரவரி மாதம் 14ஆம் திகதி அளவில் 1.2% பெறுமதி தேய்வானது பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. இலங்கை மத்திய வங்கியானது 2018ஆம் ஆண்டு பிப்ரவரி மாதம் 14ஆம் தேதி அளவில் ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 194 மில்லியன் பெறுமதியான வெளிநாட்டு நாணயங்களை உள்நாட்டு வெளிநாட்டு நாணய சந்தையிலிருந்து கொள்வனை செய்துள்ளது. வெளிநாட்டு நேரடி வெளிநாட்டு முதலீடுகளின் உட்பாற்றல்களை நோக்குவோமாக இருந்தால் கொழும்பு பங்கு பரிவர்த்தனையில் ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 35.1 மில்லியன் பெறுமதியான உட்பாற்றல்கள் காணப்பட்ட அதே வேளையில் அரச பணியங்கள் மீதான சந்தைகளில் ஒரு வெளிப்பாய்ச்சலான ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 4.2 மில்லியன் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த வகையிலே 2018ஆம் ஆண்டின் ஜனவரி இறுதியில் மொத்த அலுவல்சார் ஒதுக்குகள் ஐக்கிய அமெரிக்க டாலர்கள் 7.7 பில்லியனாக பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டு காணப்பட்டது. இறைத்துறையினை நோக்குவோமாக இருந்தால் ஒரு மேம்பட்ட இறைத்துறை செயற்பாடானது 2017ஆம் ஆண்டின் நவம்பர் மாத அளவில் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. அந்த வகையிலே அரசுரையானது 12.7% வளர்ச்சியடைந்த அதே வேளையில் வட்டி கொடுப்பனவுகள் மற்றும் நிவாரண கொடுப்பனவுகள் தொடர்பான செலவினங்களின் காரணமாக அரச செலவினங்கள் மற்றும் தேறிய கடன் வழங்கல் என்பது 17.6% காணப்பட்டது. அதனால் முதல் 11 மாத கால பகுதியிலே அரச வரவு செலவு திட்ட பற்றாக்குறையானது 4.9% அதிகரித்தது. ஆனாலும் மிக முக்கியமான சாதகமான விளைவு ஒன்றாக கருதுவது என்னவெனில் முதன்மை கணக்கில் முதல் முறையாக பல தசாப்தங்களுக்கு பின்னர் ரூபா 38.8 பில்லியன் தொடர்பான மிகை ஒன்று 2017ஆம் ஆண்டின் நவம்பர் மாதம் அளவில் பதிவு செய்து காணப்படுகின்றது. பன்னாட்டு நாணய நிதியமானது அதன் பன்னாட்டு பொருளாதார தோற்றப்பாடு தொடர்பான ஒரு இற்றைப்படுத்தலினை 2018ஆம் ஆண்டின் ஜனவரியில் வெளியிட்டுள்ளது. அந்த வகையிலே உலக பொருளாதார வளர்ச்சியானது 2017ஆம் ஆண்டில் 3.7%, 2018 மற்றும் 2019 காலப்பகுதியில் 3.9% காணப்படும் என எதிர்பார்க்கப்படுகின்றது. அதேபோல முக்கியமான அபிவிருத்தி அடைந்த நாடுகளில் நாணய கொள்கையானது படிப்படியாக வளமைக்கு திரும்பும் என எதிர்பார்க்கப்படுவதுடன் உலக சந்தையிலே எண்ணெய்க்கான விலைகள் 2017ஆம் ஆண்டு ஜூன் மாதத்திலிருந்து 2018ஆம் ஆண்டு ஜனவரி மாதம் வரையிலே நிரம்பல் பக்கங்களில் காணப்பட்ட சில பிரச்சனைகள் மற்றும் அதிகரித்த கேள்வியினால் தொடர்ச்சியான ஒரு அதிகரிப்பினை பதிவு செய்து வந்துள்ளது. இத்தகைய வெளிநாட்டு மற்றும் உள்நாட்டு பொருளாதார பேரண்ட அபிவிருத்திகளை கவனத்தில் கொண்டு நாணய சபையானது மத்திய வங்கியின் கொள்கை வட்டி வீதங்களை மாற்றமின்றி தற்போதைய மட்டங்களான நிலையான வைப்பு வசதிகள் வீதம் 7.25%, நிலையான கடன் வழங்கல் வசதி வீதம் 8.75% பேணுவதெனவும் நியதி ஒதுக்கு வீதத்தினை 7.5% பேணுவதெனவும் தீர்மானித்துள்ளது. நன்றி.
Thank you to all my colleagues. Now, before we go into the Q&A, I thought I'd very briefly give you all a flavor of the contents of the Monetary Policy Review produced by the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank, as well as the discussion at the Monetary Board. As you know, the Monetary Board decided to leave the policy rates unchanged. But as the presentations indicated, there were a number of factors which supported the easing of monetary policy, and there were also some which argued in favor of leaving the rates stable. The factors which supported the easing of monetary policy included the persistence of the output gap. I think, as we've told you on previous occasions, the potential growth rate as the central bank sees it for the Sri Lankan economy is about 5.75%. Now, with growth coming a little under 4%, possibly 3.8% for last year, clearly there is an output gap, and that argues for an easing of policy. Particularly as side by side with the output gap, we have seen an easing of inflation. Again, when we met last time, We indicated that while headline inflation persisted at a higher level for longer than we expected, we indicated that it was driven by weather-related supply-side disruptions, and as those supply bottlenecks were addressed, we are now seeing inflation coming down. And in December, inflation clearly came down, and it's now within the target range. At the same time, some of the underlying indicators, such as the broad money supply, has come down, I think now to 16.7%. With this, again, I think our rough target was about 18%, so now it's within that target. Private sector credit, which we hoped would be 15% by the end of the year, has come down to 14.7%. So all these indicators have supported the fact that the economy is stabilizing. It has made significant progress towards stabilizing. Last year, the currency depreciated by 2% through the year, and there has been a correction in the real effective exchange rate. So if you look at all the indicators, there were grounds for cautious satisfaction that the economy was stabilizing quite nicely. Why did the Monetary Board not ease policy, given that growth is muted and the economy is stabilizing? There were a couple of factors. One is the international dimension. As you know, we're having synchronized growth in the US, Europe, and Japan for the first time in many years, and Chinese growth has continued to remain buoyant, and even India has now, you see growth picking up. So at a time when the global economy is gaining momentum, and you're seeing a normalization of interest rates, particularly in the US, but there are also signs that the ECB will possibly end its asset purchase program, its quantitative easing program, in the last quarter of this year. Given that, we are seeing international interest rates going up. In such a context, if we reduce our interest rates, then the differential between our rates and the international rates gets even bigger. And in a context where money is beginning to move from emerging markets generally to advanced markets because of interest rate developments in the advanced economies, to reduce rates would clearly could lead to an incentivizing of outflows from the Sri Lankan economy. So that was one factor. Then, of course, global oil prices have increased. Now, my own view is that US shale production is now the swing factor in the oil market, and prices probably should stabilize in the low $60 range. But there's, the risk of oil prices being higher than that, which could also put pressure on our domestic price level. The other factor that we need to keep an eye on is the fiscal developments. In the first 11 months of the year, despite the flood and drought relief, which was unanticipated, the fiscal performance was broadly satisfactory. But at the end of each year, there is sometimes expenditure that comes through, and we don't know how much that has been. So we would like to wait and see what the actual fiscal outcome is for 2017 before we think of loosening monetary policy. Clearly, if there has been a loosening of fiscal policy, it would not be wise to loosen monetary policy at the same time. So these were the factors that the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank and the Monetary Board took into account. And on balance, the decision was taken to leave rates unchanged. One other factor I should perhaps mention is that as growth has disappointed, there are signs that in the forward-looking indicators, if you look at the business outlook surveys, they were negative, that is reading of below 100 throughout 2017. But the first quarter of 2018, the outlook surveys indicate a positive reading, that is above 100. And if you look at sales, if you look at investment, if you look at demand, anticipated demand, all those have now gone into positive territory, which is encouraging in terms of performance of the business sector going forward. Now, of course, so the economy is stabilizing. There was positivity reflected in the business outlook, which seems to indicate that growth could pick up. Now, for all that to continue and materialize to an even better outcome, the country needs political stability. So that is what we now need to have as quickly as possible.